Saturday night. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Corey Kispert is out there with Song. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Middleton in at the 3. MP, that's for 2. And Sarr pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Wizards. Down low. Back to Kispert. Poole against Curry. It's rebounded by Curry. And dunked by MP.
Well, he's got the space. MP will not hesitate to throw it down.
Poole shoots off the step back, and Curry pulls it down. Here's the Warriors with the ball. And we want to talk about winning recipes. These guys have 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Now, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. MP, that's for 2. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got 10 points in the game.
And we see MP just continue to develop here, nailing those catch-and-shoot chances. That's big.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Sarr, guarded by Green. Pass to Poole. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backwood.
The drive by MP. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 12.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's stolen by Green.
You know, I can't say I'm all that surprised that pass resulted in a steal. That was a 50-50 chance of getting through at best. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing here by 8. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
I mean, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
Great job by Poole of putting some pressure on the defense.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's MP. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
lead. He has yet to score. Poole, no good. Pass to MP. Tries it from 19. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's not with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Kevin. With the looming trade deadline coming up, it's the Memphis Grizzlies in transaction news. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Smart. Sadiq Bey is out there with Kispert. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Carrington in a shooting guard. Smart misses. Warriors trail by 4. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
And Washington has possession. Following the three-pointer by MP. And here is Kispert. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Now here's Smart. 5 points in the game. And Bey now top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Smart. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Washington's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Carrington. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The score now all even. Kuminga's got 6.
I think MP saw that little gap there and then was really clever to exploit it with an on-target pass.
Smart on the wing. Covered by MP. Smart. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. A nice shot by MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Bey kicks to Holmes. Back to Bey. They need this. The Wizards with another miss. Warriors leading by 3. Now an update on Malcolm Brogdon from home. David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. He said that the issue is a thigh cramp, and it's cause for concern, as oftentimes it's difficult to quickly recover. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there, playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Smart against Curry. Crosses over. Curry brings the double. Here's Holmes. And another miss by Washington.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Sinks the triple.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Look at Curry. He's not quite there, but he's very close to a spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top five, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Minnesota was a man determined. He scored an amazing number of points and was reliable as ever from distance. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Middleton. 8 points his last outing. And another miss by Washington.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Middleton with it. 7 points in the game. And it's Looney with the rebound.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
He gets it in there.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Kuminga against Middleton. That shot missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think... And another one falls. Amazing.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scores this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening.
Nice to see Brogdon just step into one from the mid-range.
Curry finds MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Brogdon outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range work, the long-range work, the inside game work. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not a good move.
And here's Middleton after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Middleton kicks to Smart. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The three from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 47 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Brogdon outside. Middleton with a screen for Brogdon. The Wizards with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Curry passes to MP. The tray. And yet another basket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. And then for Washington, Kispert's checked in for Bay. Koulibaly comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Poole subbed in for Marcus Smart.
And Poole shot sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Koulibaly. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Shooters shoot. Poole just couldn't let that 3 go unanswered.
Now here's Green. Floats it up for MP. And stolen by Song. To the inside. Here's Koulibaly. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks sheltered.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Poole. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And MP throws it down.
A great job by Payton, just seeing the floor and then making the play for someone else.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The 3 from MP. No good. Shot missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Now Poole. No good that time.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I've got a good idea who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking. It's right there, Shaq.
That's why this is a democracy, Kenny.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Warriors.
Man, this offense.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin.
Dry.
And with the second half upon us, he's checked in for the Warriors. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
They've got Payton. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Koulibaly. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Koulibaly's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Song. The Warriors making the shot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Connects again.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. That one falls. 16 points for Jordan Poole.
And it looks like the pool is filling up in a hurry here. He's catching fire, and it's tough to put that one out.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Poole. He's got 16. And Curry pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP, good.
MP making his presence felt inside. They like him to get his points in tight.
Pass to Song. There's the three. Poole, no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Poole. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And it's going to be out about. The Wizards will retain possession. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Koulibaly finds Kispert. Clock at 4. Middleton is doubled from deep. MP grabs the miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. Opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul, and the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Pass to Poole. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green, and here we go. MP heading out. And the dunk by MP.
Great activity defensively. Draymond Green keeping the arms moving. Plugs up the passing lanes.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sarr's got 10. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. MP, no good. Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. With a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Poole on the wing. Covered by MP.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Here's Poole. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by
I can't believe you still have the energy to get all those shots up. At least you get some extra rest tonight.
MP, look, I love you, but you gotta play a little more disciplined on D. You're way too important to foul out like that.